Okay, I'm gonna be continuing on with my Twisted Metal rant here. Okay, so yeah, I started talking about Twisted Metal 4. I mean, they also give you bonus stages in Twisted Metal 4, which is kind of cool. They're kind of like, yeah, kind of like futuristic kind of looking stages, 3D stages. Uh, yeah, there are some pretty strange characters in Twisted Metal 4, like Quattro. Like, why would they put a guy like Quattro in Twisted Metal? I mean, I don't really know. Okay, Quattro was just, I don't know, kind of strange. Alright. Alright, Sweet Tooth. Yeah, the final boss in Twisted Metal 4 was kind of overpowering. He really. I think they did really mess up with that. I mean, the boss took just way too much damage, And I mean, even though there are easy ways to kill him, I mean, it's not like, you can't just kill him from. Well, I mean, you could kill him head on, but it's not easy to do. Very challenging. Okay, so I'm going to actually move on to small bro. Not small bro. Did I just say I was going to move on to small? Wow. Okay, I'm going to actually move on to head on. Head on. Okay, head on. I think head on was just kind of an okay twist, but I didn't think it was the best. I mean, I really like the fact that they brought back Shadow and they brought back Hammerhead and but I didn't see, was Thumper in there? I don't remember if Thumper was in there. Yeah, there was Super Thumper in Twisted Metal 4, and then there was Thumper in Twisted Metal 2. I don't remember if there was a Thumper in Twisted Metal 3 though. Okay, but anyways, yeah, Head On. Head On. Well, I can't believe they really added the whole aspect, for counting damage. That was really not that big of a problem. I mean, at least I never complained about it. But I think you could actually damage characters from a distance. I mean, that was a good thing. You could actually damage characters from a distance. And, well, the I would say the areas in the game, the stages in the game, they're pretty cool. I didn't really hate that many of them actually. I mean, uh, I just kind of didn't like how they reused Los Angeles like 50 times. And maybe they could choose a different city other than Los Angeles for Twisted Metal. Maybe. Think about it. Okay. Alright. So, well, what else? I didn't. I mean, I just thought it was an okay Twisted Metal. You know? Uh, Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, that's the thing I should bring up right now too is Hammerhead. I'm actually pretty glad they changed Hammerhead's character because the last time they put Hammerhead in a game, well, actually it was '99. They put Hammerhead in Twisted Metal 3. you know, when he uses his special, crazy. Okay, but I wouldn't have thrown that in. That just doesn't sound like a character that would drive Hammerhead. Okay. Another character I actually liked using was again Warhog. Warhog throughout all Twisted Metals is pretty cool, except for Warhog, except for parts of Warhog and Twisted Metal Black, which I'll get into in a few seconds. Okay, yeah, in Twisted Metal Head On, you could actually earn like this extra thing, where you can play a Sweet Tooth. That was kind of different, they threw something different in. I mean, you couldn't really do anything because it was incomplete, but it was still not such a bad thing, It wasn't terribly great, but it wasn't bad. Did I just say terribly great? Wow. Okay. How can something be terrible? Well, it just wasn't, wasn't super, Alright. Yeah, just like Super Axel and, Super Thumper, they weren't really that super guys in Twisted Metal 4, right? Yeah. Yeah, so that's Twisted Metal head on for you. I mean, I actually I liked how they went to Russia and different areas around the world again. They went, from Japan, they went to Russia, they went to Greece, different areas around the world. So that was kind of cool. Okay, I like seeing that. Okay, and again, they brought back the destructible objects part, and you can get weapons. They had. Oh yeah, that's right. They had different weapons in the game. A few different weapons. You know. Actually, no. That's the one thing that I kind of liked about all the Twisted Metals, that they kept on adding more weapons to the selection of weapons that you could get in the game. That was actually pretty cool. Okay, but now I'm gonna talk about Twisted Metal Black. Twisted Metal Black. Wow. Okay, this game has such great graphics. Okay, I was pretty excited to get this game when I first had gotten Twisted Metal Black, because it really, like you could see the spark in my eye when I saw Twisted Metal Black for the first time, and it was cool. Okay, I mean, the first character I even started out with, I think, was Spectre. I think Spectre is who I used first. The thing I really noticed at first, though, that I really did not like, and I really just disliked quite a bit, was that Spectre's homing missile goes straight through, okay, like the level. Like, how does this make sense? Why couldn't they just do it like a missile? They could go around the buildings and stuff like that. Okay, like I can actually see if the missile breaks a window and it goes through a window, but you don't actually see destruction as if this missile's going through. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one thing I really had a problem with Twisted Metal Black. Not just that, but you couldn't hit characters with guns from far distance. That was another problem. Okay? The game being hard, I really didn't find that big of a problem. Except for snowy fields. I really dislike snowy fields. Even though someone just recently commented me and said that I suck at snowy fields. Well, thank you for sharing that. No, I don't delete comments like that, by the way. Anyways, yeah, Twisted Metal Black. I think it was pretty good. I mean, there were some tough parts, but I mean, it wasn't really all that bad. I mean, they let you recharge, and there are healths throughout the stage that you can get before every other character. Okay, there are characters that you can open up. You can open up. It kind of sucked how you had to open up Warthog, because they usually just let you start out as Warthog. I thought that was kind of strange. I I actually, the one thing I really liked about Twisted Metal Black was Yellow Jacket. I was really surprised at the comeback of Yellow Jacket, because they hadn't used Yellow Jacket in quite a while. Okay, since Twisted Metal 1. Okay, uh, Manslaughter. He's actually the person who drives Manslaughter is black. Which I think is what the game is based on, other than it being a dark game. I believe so. I don't know for sure. You'd probably have to go and ask the makers of Twisted Metal. I'm gonna say that I'm probably about 70% sure. Okay. Another thing is Sweet Tooth. Yes, I really did like the addition with Sweet Tooth just as much as everyone else, except for the fact that he loses stats when you change, which can become a real problem, because they can ice you right in the middle of you shooting them. All right. yeah, I really didn't like Minion. Minion was a hassle to me because, you know, he just, I just didn't think he looked good, for a character. I mean, maybe his power was okay, but he just didn't look good, for the tank that he made him out to be, Okay, I'm gonna check the time on this video. Okay, yeah, guys, I am really getting near the end of this video, and if you guys have any comments on Twisted Metal and any of the Twisted Metal games, I'd sure like to hear them. Okay. Oh, and one more thing, Warhawk was a pretty cool boss. Okay, very good final boss for Twisted Metal Black. Okay, so thank you guys for watching.